Hi, I am Dynasty. You guys can find me at I_am_Dynasty_fit. And I want you guys to check out my episode on Boss Talks on the Rooftop.
What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, Season 8. Today, I have the greatest honor of introducing Miss Dynasty. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you, Miss Lady.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, you done came all the way down here for Houston for tax form, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're in the tax industry.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about that. What got you into that journey?
I kind of got in the tax industry by default. I was out selling my products, my supplements. I have a health and wellness company, and one of the ladies that I made a sale with, she was like, "You're so good at sales." She was like, "Yeah, you should join, my team." And I didn't know what it was, but she kept calling me, and I ended up taking the training. I paid for it, took it. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is easy, data entry." And so it's kind of like data entry at first. And then I just kind of seen how it really helped people. People be going through a lot after the holidays. Mm-hmm. So to know that I have the power to, help people, help them get their documents together, help them call HR, help them track down, help, just different stuff. And people need that money, and it feels good to kind of be a pipeline for the people. So
right.
For me, makes me feel like a humanitarian,
A humanitarian.
That's how I feel. I feel like this person has your money, mm-hmm. and I'm standing up for you, and I'm going to get it, and I'm bringing it to you.
Sounds like you're being very political. Was you thinking about running for office?
A little bit.
Okay, so with the elections coming up, what do you think so far?
To be honest, I don't really get into it, like mainstream politics. I do some stuff in the city, city council, mayor. I deal with local stuff. Mm-hmm. So I try to stay really involved in that, and, because that kind of directly affects...
That affects our world around us.
Yes.
And I love that you said that, right? Because so much focus on the presidential election, which you don't know shit about what's going on in Dallas or what's going on in Houston. But your mayor, do you know your mayor? Do you know your state senator, your governor? The people that actually directly involved with your community. Those are people you need to focus on for your election. So I love that you said that.
Well, most people don't. Most people don't even know who their governor is. They don't know who their mayor is. A lot of people don't even know their capital. So, I try to stay involved with what directly affects me. I don't watch the news. I don't follow big blogs, because I feel like I create my own world. I create my own reality. And I don't want people coming planting those seeds of anxiety. Oh, the president got shot, like war and all this other stuff that can make us subconsciously anxious. And a lot of people don't know why they're anxious. It's what you're watching, what you're seeing, what you're hearing. And so I was just I kind of create my own world, my own reality. And I kind of always do things my way. So. Right.
And so getting ready for tax season, you also do a number of things. You're a serial entrepreneur. So what other things are you into right now?
So, of course, health and wellness, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody know my story. I used to be a little over 300 pounds. And I worked hard. And I'm still working.
You were 300 pounds?
300 pounds. 300 pounds.
Wow.
300 pounds. And I struggled with depression.
Look amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's always a work, up and down, on and off. And, it's a lifestyle. And as long as you're always thinking about what you should be doing and doing the little work and staying committed, I don't count it against myself whenever I go through my seasons where I'm just busy and I just don't get a chance. Or this summer, I was just having too much fun.
It makes sense.
I was, gone and enjoying myself and not kind of putting that pressure. So summer's over, back at it, you know? So I have a health and wellness company. It's all plant-based. I'm a raw vegan myself, almost 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's all plant-based. So we have apple cider vinegar gummies, which is good for gut health. I target gut health. My whole weight loss program is about gut health. If you clean out the gut, it'll stop people from being tired. It'll stop them from being hungry. It'll stop them from feeling the itis after every time they eat. It'll actually help them burn calories, burn more fat, have more energy. So I just focus on a lot of stuff that we eat is genetically modified. If it's not genetically modified, you know, it's just fake. So I try to push our culture, our people into working out, eating right, doing what's good for you.
Right.
You know? So I have that going. I have a plant-based skincare line. I just launched some new soaps.
Okay.
So we got some good products, and we were very innovative with the technology of it. It's soap, but it's in this container. I have some in the car. I should have brought it, but next time. But I have some amazing stuff going. So just staying passionate about everything that I love. I love skincare. I love weight loss. I love helping people feel good, helping people be happy. I love helping people make money.
Right.
I love helping people live better. So
like what I notice and see what's in alignment with what you do is you're in the service industry of helping and serving the people. Is that just because you naturally have a heart for it, or is that what seems to be within your wheelhouse to do mostly?
I'm just very passionate about it. And you know, they say like nobody chooses their followers. People choose their leader. So
I like that. That's nice.
Jen?
I like that, yeah.
So
stealing. Repeat it for me. No one
people typically don't choose their followers. Followers choose their leaders.
Yeah.
So
stealing that.
People kind of, you know, a lot of times people see us before we see ourselves. We're our worst enemy. In me. So we're the worst, right? So a lot of people always came to me like, "What you think about this?" And I'm like, "You got money, you got degrees. Why are you asking me? Like, you know, you're overly qualified." And that's just my gift. I have an anointing to be a visionary. I see things. I can visualize things, put them together. I can hear what a person's telling me and I can see it. You know, I have that gift to manifest. So people saw that gift, they felt it. And a lot of times people was coming around and coming to me and I'd be frustrated, or, you know, they say if you have an anointing or a gift to work with people, that's why mostly you're going to get attacked, right? So that's how it was. I felt like people would always let me down, but really I was letting people down because I didn't know myself. I didn't know my truth. I wasn't in a position to help people. So once I kind of understood, like, people come to me because they see something I don't see, and whatever they see, I want to be it. So I'm just going to act like it.
Right.
I'm going to lead them. Like, people come to be led and I'm going to lead them. And here I am. I've been very consistent on this journey for like 7 years, and it's been progressive. And, you know, I know what I'm supposed to do. And I've been very blessed by keeping my heart, no matter what I go through with people, no matter what spiritual warfare I go through with people or whatever it is. I've been blessed because I know, keep my hands to the plow. You're here to serve people. That is your job. No matter what, that's your job. So as long as I operate in my purpose, I know that I'll always be blessed. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I love that. Absolutely love that. Just because that's the alignment that I'm in right now. All of our businesses align with providing a solution and servicing people, right? So we go from the taxes to the roofing, even down to the cigar accessories. It's all providing a need, and we provide a need to the people. And so I'm always listening, looking out for, okay, how can I be useful to someone else? How can I be a blessing to someone else? How can I make sure that my purpose in life is being fulfilled. And so when I go into my businesses, I meditate, I pray to God about it, and He pretty much leads me to where I need to go. With you saying the people choose their leader, that's so powerful and resonating to understand that you're not the one choosing to lead, right? And you're not forsaking their trust in you leading them. So that's whether it's with your wellness journey or your fitness journey. So I'm learning a lot, and just sitting back and listening, I'm learning a lot. But it also makes me want to go into what else do you do? Like you're a Virgo, so
Not her. I'm just me. Yeah, I have my skincare brand.
I'm gonna jab at you because I'm raising one of you. So
I have my skincare brand. I'm a licensed skincare therapist. I've been licensed for almost 8 years. I'm a full specialty hair, skin, and nails. I don't really practice because I created a product to replace me because I want my freedom. So I do that. I'm a product development specialist. So I help people develop products. So that's one of my main things. So it's all about a brand, right? Everybody has a mark that they leave on this earth. Some is just more impactful than others. Some we don't know. We don't know the janitor that's helped all these kids, work out bullying situations behind closed doors, and they don't want the clout. They don't want the most people getting the clout. They're just getting that. They're not like that situation with Ari, her best friend saying like, "Oh, Ari said she got me a $20,000 car."
Right, and I never seen a dime.
And let me tell you, that happens. A lot of people, like, you're popping. It's happened to me where people have attached themselves to me. Oh, she's popping right now. You go through your season. She's popping. She's on TV. She's doing this. She's doing that. Oh, I'm going to do this for you publicly. And, we'll do it. And before you know it, 3 to 6 weeks done passed, and they're stringing me along. So,
right. But see, with that situation, him as a man, I'm like, what car are you getting that's $20,000 down payment? And two, you're living above your means. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Like, why would you go, if that's your best friend, right? It's my friend. I'm calling you my friend. Like, you know what it is. Like, hey, $20,000 for you to get a down payment on a car. It's kind of like,
I think sometimes, when you're a celebrity, one of the things, like, or any person of power or demand or whatever, a lot of people, they want loyalty, because everybody's for something. They want something. That's just the way the world is. Everybody. Whether they just want to be called loyal, whatever it is, they're there. Everybody has something that they want. And I think it's that sometimes people will serve you and you're like, I want loyal people, but you're making people be disloyal because of your lies, because of your clout chasing, because of your getting high off of likes and views. And sometimes people, they'll do it at anybody's expense. So I think sometimes people just get fed up with the lies, with the this. That's why you hear, even with Diddy, that's why you hear all these situations about, for years, all this went on, and then a person just either snapped or they just exposed them. Because a lot of times people do want to give you a chance to get it right, but when people realize, like, man, I've been a fool this whole time, sometimes it's like, all you can do is just, you want them to feel like you feel. Hurt people. So whatever it is, he felt publicly lied to, so he wanted to publicly embarrass her. So it's like, he did what he felt. Celebrities, that's their thing. They do anything, it's just exposure. Exposure is a powerful tool.
Yeah, attention. Attention's a new drug.
So, yeah, I feel like, he probably lied. She probably been lying, and, some people get fed up.
Yeah. So you think that was just his way of saying, like, all right, bitch, stop playing.
Yeah, like, stop playing with the world.
Stop playing with it, yeah. All right. So, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it from that standpoint, but it's still, like, at what point do you look at it, how it makes you look in the public eye? You know, like you're trying to expose something, but like you expose yourself as well. What do you think? I'm like on that side. It's like, well,
it's not
what's the game plan?
himself. Who's to say he doesn't have the money? He may have done the GoFundMe to make it look more legit and low key big. If you can, like, he's like, okay, people are probably, oh, I'm gonna go fund you. I want to talk about it on my podcast. I'm gonna send you 3,000. Yeah, it's a power play. You gotta make the offer. See, sometimes we're too small minded. We're thinking, oh, just tell your little story. But if you could get paid off of it, at the end of the day, we gotta get money out here. Ain't nobody doing. Some people for clout, whatever. But he want his money. So, and people were actually donating to the GoFundMe. So,
right.
Think about if you didn't post it because you worried about if people don't say you broke or not, and then you posted it and made 5,000 just by being courageous enough to hit the post. Who cares? I mean, yeah, GoFundMe. I've exposed people and people sympathize with me and be like, oh, they went and shop my products because I'm sitting there exposing somebody and they want to know more about me and I'm talking about this and talking about that and my website, they go. So people, you got to know what you're doing. It's like Carisha Please the other day with her and Santana. I'm ready to tell they had all that juicy stuff. I'm telling all my business and you gonna let it all out? You know, all the little keyword stuff that they do.
Right.
I went and got Diddy. It was very much with hers. You unfollowed Diddy for a reason.
Right.
You know, the same thing made you laugh, made you cry. And I'm not against Carisha. I love Carisha. I stand for her. I don't feel like she did anything wrong. I feel like you don't give up on people because other people give up on them.
Right.
Now, I feel like if it costs you your career, on the other hand, you should have made your choice. And I feel like you just got to stand on your choice. Thank you. I solely connected to you to go up. This is the opposite of what I want. It's time to cut ties.
Right.
Sometimes it's just business. But I feel like, you know, she can recover from that. It's nothing. Whitney recovered from Whitney and Bobby Bush stuff all the time. So
right.
I feel like, yeah, she's being loyal. But the main thing is she got missing. We didn't hear from her. We didn't see from her. And she juiced us up for 2 weeks. I'm dropping my podcast. It's going to be this. It's going to be that.
Right.
Oh, I got a new game of Carisha Please. You know, she was trying to sell the game. It's juicier. It's nastier. She ain't give us no tea. She ain't tell us
nothing.
But she working on some new music.
Yeah.
She got a new Carisha Please, and she got a couple outfits.
Yeah.
She needs some money.
But I mean, it's
6 million views within like 4 hours.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she ran it up. She probably didn't even have the money to get the game pieces. Because she, you know, ain't no telling how her and Dilly, I don't know. But I said,
ain't no telling.
Say, yeah, when people, you know, fame and you gotta sell it. We gotta sell it.
Absolutely.
Every moment you get to sell. And you don't have to be salesy. You just gotta have a technique. Like,
well, like I'm a big fan of never let a chaos go to waste. So like there's always gonna be something that befalls us, right? Now it's our wherewithal and our opportunity to see if we're gonna overcome it, right? So like how you were saying, like, well, she cut ties, it's just business. And then she's looking at relaunching Carisha Please, and she ain't tell us a damn thing. Like, I sat there and watched that motherfucker for like 20 minutes.
I just knew it was
bitch, tell us something.
I already knew it was crap. Then she like, everybody said they back on me. I'm like, Carisha, you know we did not come here for that. Yeah. You still playing. You still playing them games.
Right.
But, you know, I don't blame her. I'm a very loyal person, so I get it. I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm not out here to air nobody out that took me up.
Right.
You can't undo nobody taking you up. It doesn't matter what came behind it because I'm pretty sure you had a warning like, hey, you said you wanted to learn more. You learned some things, and I'm pretty sure there were several spiritual warnings or whatever it was that it's time to cut ties. Sometimes you're too loyal. You don't know when to close the door, when to practice the law of detachment, when to a lot of women don't know when to put ourselves first. You know, that's just unnatural. Men do it by nature. We don't.
We're the leaders that you choose.
But yeah.
You like that? You like that? I use that. That's mine.
So what else would you like to know about Dynasty, the queen, the diva, the guru, entrepreneur, businesswoman, future political figure?
What did you learn today at the tax convention? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Like, not everybody was with us. Like, what did you learn today at the tax convention?
As far as something I didn't know.
Tax form.
Yeah, I definitely, some of the vehicle credits, the clean energy, the solar, more about that because we have more and more of that. So, you know, as far as the house, as far as the cars, even old cars, it can only be 2 models back. So that was good. I learned a couple things.
Yeah. I learned to reiterate to tell people no on the employee retention credit. Like when we were sitting in there with are they employees or are they 1099 contractors?
Oh, yeah.
And then they operate in this capacity, then you can't claim them as employees or you can't claim them as contractors. And they were like, they're using civil suits as precedent for how they're gonna declare whether they're gonna allow those credits or not. And what that when I saw civil suits, I was like, oh, so they're using law against you in these audits. And when they're using law against you in these audits, then that means they're trying to determine whether or not you're willfully trying to mislead the tax code. So they can either sue you for more money, which is what an audit is, in a sense, or incarcerate you, put you in them bracelets. So it helped reiterate and emphasize how you need to move as far as like you're reporting for employees and doing the employee retention credit. Because I always get those calls, like I'm pretty sure you do too.
No.
About, hey, we can get you these ERC.
Still, they go crazy.
Yeah,
But
we can get you the ERC.
This is the issue with that. A lot of people really don't know what it is.
Right.
And these people make them qualify. And let me tell you, when it comes to that, it's not us
Right.
that's on that. That's a whole nother wave of people. That's why they ain't start lining people up for it yet. If it was something else.
Yeah.
But they have such a way in which they're doing it. That's why it's one of the big topics on the forum now.
Right.
Because this was one of the main things with that. It was like, oh, now they put a time limit. They put a penalty on late filing of 1099s because they had people working for them that they were paying. And then they like, okay, we can go back if we can back pay, because you can pay a person annually. You can pay a person once a year. You can pay them all their money one time a year and do all their taxes.
Right.
So most of the time it can be filed like that. They don't have to have a history of payroll as long as they have a history of the funds transferred to them. So this is where they were going whenever the IRC or whatever got really the
ERC got
when it got really popular. People was like, oh, I gave them money, so they did it for people who was 1099, but it was supposed to be taxable employees.
Right.
So what they did was
W-2s.
Cool, say no more. I already filed a 1099, but I could just say I gave you more income, add more taxes, W-2 you, you're an employee.
Yeah.
So I think one of the ways to fix that was they actually put penalties. That's one of the things I did learn in there. They put penalties on the 1099. Like the 1099 has to be done by January of that fiscal year.
Yeah.
Or so like even people that come that's doing business and they say, oh, I paid this person. If you pay somebody $5,000 to come paint, you need to cut a 1099
right.
for them, even if it's from your social, not just your EIN.
Right.
And let's just say they, the people that owe a lot of money, they don't like to file on time. There's actually lots of penalties for that little form from filing late if you're playing around with that.
Right.
But this is the way they got it, where you can file back or file forward with that credit. So a lot of times with that stuff, that's why they like, oh, we changed section this or change that. They don't know.
Right.
It's just a bunch of people coming up with ideas. They're like women at the IRS. One day it's this, the next day is that. Up and down.
I'm not touching that. You said that, though.
I said that.
She said that.
Hey, I'm a woman. I be up and down.
I mean, but that's y'all prerogative. Y'all can do that. You ever change your mind? So, how can we find you? How can we connect with you?
So you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's I_, that's the little bar at the bottom, I_AM Dynasty Fit. So it's AMDYNASTY Fit. You guys can go to my website. It's www.ilifitness, and it's going to be posted to the bottom of here. So there's a banner going around right now, and it says www.ilifitness.com, and there may be a QR code there. You guys tap in with me, and maybe I can give you guys a code to get like $10 off. But I have health and wellness. If you're trying to get in shape, I have journals on there. I have books on there. I'm big on journaling. I have one-on-one calls if you just want to talk to me. Yeah, so tap in with me and let's just see how I can help you change your life. I help people get in shape mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially.
Amen. Let's go. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us. We want to shout out Murmur Rum, one of our sponsors. Make you go, murmur. Murmur Rum, shout out to you. And Kingpin Luxury, where we have Kingpin Luxury cigar accessories. Now you can go to kingpinluxury.com, purchase you a torch, purchase you a cutter, purchase you one of these illustrious shirts. Remember, storms don't last, but your home should. Peace. Two fingers.